Welcome to the Croodz with the Z. Hi, I'm Jenna, and I'm here to bring you this week's weather. On Monday, April 20th, expected partly sunny skies and warm with highs around 76 and lows near 41. Then on Tuesday, April 21st, it should be sunny and very warm with highs near 82 and lows around 57. It could be potentially windy. For Wednesday, April 22nd, there could be scattered thunderstorms with high temperatures in the upper 70s and the lows around 55. Then on Thursday, April 23rd, rain is expected with temperatures around 72 and low near 43. For Friday, April 24th, we should expect cooler temps and rainy condition. Anticipate highs around 61 and lows around 43. On Saturday, April 25th, expect partly cloudy skies with a moderate chance of showers. Highs could reach around 53 and lows around 40. Finally, for Sunday, April 22nd, there would be mostly cloudy to partly skies with the 20% chance of showers and highs expected to be reach around 65 to 68 and lows around 40. We will be now sending this over to Jackson and I for this week's lunch menu.
Thank you, Dylan, for this week's weather. I'm Jackson.
And I'm Jenna.
And now we're going to bring you this week's lunch menu. For breakfast on the 20th, there's French toast, and for lunch, the option is shrimp poppers or hot dog.
For breakfast on the 21st, there's breakfast pizza, and for lunch, the option of chicken patty or cheeseburger.
For breakfast on the 22nd, there's egg omelet, and for lunch, the option is sloppy joe or hot ham and cheese.
For breakfast on the 23rd, there is going to be donut holes, and for lunch, there is the option of pizza bake or cod nuggets.
For breakfast on the 24th, there's going to be scrambled eggs and tri-taters, and for lunch, there's going to be walking taco.
Now we're going to send this over to Baylor and Dane for this week's current events.
Thank you, Jenna and Jackson, for this week's lunch menu. This week, Baylor and I will be doing activities and current events. Monday, there will be Little Raiders basketball.
On Tuesday, there will be varsity and JV golf at Bonhomme, along with varsity track in Bonhomme, and the middle school spring concert with Little Raiders.
Wednesday, there is a school play in Little Raiders.
Thursday has a middle school track meet at Platt, softball varsity and JV triangular at Mount Vernon Plankinton High School, then Little Raiders.
For Friday, there is a varsity and JV golf. The boys will be at Gregory with the girls in Burke. Then a varsity track meet at Mount Vernon Plankinton High School.
There is the school play on Saturday and the high school play after.
Next, we'll bring the camera over to Frank with birthdays.
Thank you, Frank, for reporting this week's birthdays. Now on to this week's jokes. Why do crabs never volunteer?
Because they're shellfish.
Why do we tell actors to break a leg?
Because every play has a cast.
Why did the egg have a day off?
Because it was Friday.
How does the moon cut his hair?
Eclipse it.
Why are piggy banks so wise?
They're filled with common sense.
What's an astronaut's favorite board game?
Monopoly. That's it for this week's jokes. Now on to trivia with Jakai and Hendrix.
Thank you, Avery and Angelia, for some jokes. And now it's huge trivia.
How many bones comprise a giraffe's neck? 7.
What's the only food that could ever go bad? Honey.
How many cards are in a deck of playing cards? 52. Now it's Kaylee and Samuel with the interviews.
How are you feeling about the play?
To be honest, I'm really excited. I'm a little bit nervous though because I don't want to forget my lines.
And what is your role?
I'm Iris. I'm like an old school jeweler kind of, but you guys will just have to come to the play and see. So.
What do you do in the play this year?
I'm a stage crew. So far, this is my second year doing this.
What is your name?
Kaylee Pizzola.
And what's your favorite part?
Helping backstage.
All right, thank you. What is your role this year in the play?
My role in the play is Miss Cynthia Daphne. What is your favorite thing to do in the play?
My favorite thing to do in the play is just hang out with the cast members.
Is that all?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. What is the play about?
Mr. Uno play is a group of like 6 mysterious, eccentric guests that come to the mansion. We have no idea why they're there, and murder ensues.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
What do you do in the play this year?
This year I am in the sound room, and I mostly do the mics, the lights, and sometimes the sounds.
What is your favorite part?
My favorite part is when mostly everything in the sound room is my favorite part, but to be specific, my favorite part would probably be changing the lights and adding more stuff to the stage and learning more things.
Thank you.